Alright, so today we're going to take a look at the Windows Computer Management app. So there are several ways to get to the Computer Management app in Windows 7. So one is you can just do computer, you see Computer Management here. If you really like to script or type, you can do computermanagement.msc. You hit enter, go ahead and it'll automatically boot. The other way, you can also go control panel, small icons, and administrative tools, and computer management is right there. Click that, boots you right into it. The other way is to go ahead and hit start, computer, right click, and you click manage. Now I've already booted it up prior to this. This is what it looks like when you first start it up. Well, this is what it looks like when you first start it up. Nothing's pre-selected. I'm going to start it up because it does take 5 minutes or so on a virtual machine to boot computer management. It's pretty intensive. So what you see here is the basic computer management console. So this console, each of these are considered snap-ins. And this is kind of a very simple version of the server manager system that you use on Windows Server to manage tasks, print servers, Active Directory, that kind of stuff. It looks just like this. It displays the same because Windows Server's GUI is kind of this is a very stripped down version of Windows 7. As you can see, you have several things to choose from. These are all administrative tools. You have to have administrative rights to change stuff in here. You can view stuff without them, but it's very limited. So task scheduler, so you can see you can go into the task scheduler and it gives you a very basic what it could do. You can create a basic task if you click on it. We can do defrag. Next, when you want it to weekly, what time, recur every 1 week on Sunday at 12 a.m., 12:49 a.m. And then we want to start a program, and we do defrag.exe, I think is what it is. And then we just hit finish. And it will have an active task scheduler, task scheduler library, and it should be set up right there. But or you can do create a task. Create a task is actually the better way. It's a little more in depth. But the basic way works as well. So that's the task scheduler. So you can go to Event Viewer. Event Viewer gives you the ability to view logs. And if things have happened, administrative events, things have crashed, that kind of thing. And Windows is telling me I need to restart. Shared folders, so this will give you a list of all shared folders, more actions. You can export a list, view how you view these. If you've shared files to the network, it gives you a list of all those shared files. Local users and groups, so this lists all the users on the computer. So you have admin, administrator, guest. So these are built-in accounts. Admin is one that I created when I first installed this. If you go to groups, you have several groups. You can place people into these groups and assign. So we can go back to admin and properties and member of group, and we add a group. And let's see, they're a part of administrators, but we can do users and check name. Okay, actually click cancel, click OK. Can't find it. I think there was a group. Wasn't there a group? Let's check users. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Properties, member of, add users. Okay, automatically adds it. Again, this is very much like Windows Server. So groups, and you can add groups, you can create groups. Right click new group, and then you give that group, this is how you set up group policy within Windows. So you can create a group that only has the ability to log in and surf the internet and use that one program, and that's it. Group policies are very, very useful for limiting how people use computers. Generally, they're not used on individual computers. They're more of a thing used in Active Directory and server type groups. If you go to performance, you can do the resource monitor. You click here, opens resource monitor, and we can see, one CPU. The disk isn't really doing anything. The network's got nothing moving through it. The memory, not really using a whole lot of memory right now. What is using memory, that kind of thing. I'll go ahead and close out of that. Device manager. So this is the device manager snap-in that we all know and love. As you can see, this base system device is not installed. I have no idea what that is. Drivers, computer, you can right click here, scan for hardware, update drivers, that kind of stuff. We go into storage, we have the disk management. Again, disk management allows us to manage this. So as you can see here, we have this, manage, shrink volume, properties, explore. We can open it, to go look at it. If we installed a new hard drive onto this particular computer, it'd pop up here if it was unformatted, and we could format it, delete, mirror, extend the volume, that kind of thing, out onto a second volume, kind of do a Windows software RAID, not a physical RAID at the BIOS level, that kind of thing. Then we go down here to services and applications, and this will kick you into the service control. It's the same as if you were to go through this through services.msc or administrative tools. And then you have access to all of the services, properties. You can open it up, remote access, manual, disable it, cancel out, that kind of stuff. And then you have Windows Management instrumentation, and really you don't have any, you can customize, but it doesn't really have a lot of options here. So that is a brief view of the computer management. Let's see, one more thing, disk cleanup. And I was just checking to see if we have the ability to add snap-ins here, and it doesn't appear we do. So that is the extent of Windows Management, and thank you for watching, and have a good day.